And, oh, this section! Ugh.
Cool. It's like the surface of the moon.
Why was the Lunar Sanctum built anyway?
That information is highly confidential.
That only makes me more curious.
Curious or not, I took an oath of silence, and I intend to honor it.
Now, no need to get all bent out of shape.
After all, your name is Arlon the Serene.
I am well aware of my name. But back to the topic at hand. I cannot tell you the reasons why this sanctum was built, but I can say that it runs on my powers. Without me, it's just a husk, an empty shell, an orbiting house of cards.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
I don't think we're getting the whole story here.
You are in no position to demand explanations. I am beholden only to Mistress Veridi, and you two are thorns in her side.
You've made your allegiances quite clear.
Good enough talking. Let's get back to fighting.
Get it? We're thorns in her side. She's the goddess of nature. Okay, now. That Mudrone over there, if you want to waste time killing it 3 times, it will get you a donut if you kill it. I am at full health, so I don't need it. If you can make this jump with the exo tank, you can get yourself a treasure chest. Get you... Oh, a volcano arm. Okay. I want to be very, very careful right here, and I want to boost off of that cliff. Going to ignore these bumpity bombs. These will shoot up lasers at you if you drive over them and you are not quick to get over them. Or you can just avoid them altogether. Right over here, we got some enemies to deal with. I am just going to see how long I can keep fighting in the exo tank, because having the exo tank is going to be extremely helpful to you right here. It's not really apparent why I'm saying this right away, but you'll see. You'll see, trust me. You do not want to screw up having this exo tank with you, because it will just be super invaluable to you. Where did that enemy go? Oh, there. Wow. Okay, I know that they can roll around, and they could, like, roly-poly keep on rolling and all that, though, but still, it's just like, I don't know. Let's keep dashing into them. What kind of sucks is that when they're rolling over after you've hit them, they actually can damage you like that, which I've never understood how they really damage you if they're, like, becoming helpless, though, but I don't know. It was one animation that hurts me that has killed me more times than it should just because I forget that small detail. All right, you know what? I'm getting out of the exo tank to fight this thing because, no, get out of the exo tank, I say. Because this thing is annoying to fight. As soon as I get out of the exo tank, that happens. Okay, come here. Melee him to flip him over, and then just shoot the crap out of his underside. There we go. Now, you want this exo tank, because we have a new enemy here, a Clobberer. This thing really, really sucks. It is basically the... Really? My exo tank is low in health. It is the Clubber Skull of the forces of nature. It looks so cute and adorable, but as soon as you shoot it, it has serious anger issues, and it becomes that thing. Yeah, these things suck. They're also exceptionally good at climbing walls, so don't think that you're completely safe if you're up here sniping it. Sometimes it won't get up here, sometimes it will manage to find a way up here. If you don't shoot it for a while, though, it will turn back into its simple, happy, vulnerable state. So at least you have that if you want to consider that a positive. Oh! Okay. Whoa, hey, that was not bad. Can't take the X-Tank any further with you, so I'm just going to leave it up there on top of that cliff to rot on the moon for all eternity. Got a Hugworm right here in a hot spring that is shaped like a crescent moon, which just so happens to be the perfect shape for the Hugworm to be able to get you at any point in it. So please die so I can enjoy my hot spring. Thank you. Surprised Pit didn't go like, oh, a hot spring on the moon! That is amazing! What is he, Mickey Mouse? I don't know. I'm just being really off the wall in this chapter. Then again, we are on the moon, and I guess they do say the moon makes you crazy. You know, there was that whole legend that, you know, sitting under the moon will make you crazy. You can get a couple of chocolate bars from those 2 enemies if you are good enough. For some reason, I only dropped 1. You get yourself a dodge token right over here. I guess I don't really need to complain about only getting 1 chocolate. Oh, no, never mind. I dropped a donut. Okay. I will take the chocolate with my donut any day. Head into this crescent moon-shaped elevator, and against these enemies, you should have a really... Never mind, I was going to say you should have an easy time, though, because you got that dodge token from before. Unfortunately, it did not activate for me. Hey, okay, that was a cool ability to dodge. Let's hit the eyeball on your butt. There we go. And now, this should activate.
So this is an elevator?
That seems to be the case.
As we're heading up here, you really do have to wonder why this area was created. Arlon wouldn't tell us, but you know, when it's confidential information, that just makes you want to know even more, and it just makes it more and more interesting to whatever it's going to be. Well, I sure as heck am not going to tell you. So now that we've gone through this elevator, Boy, this huge room is going to have lots of enemies in it, isn't it? Not overly, actually. You got a Nutski and you got a Lithinium here, and I believe that you have one Screedle that's just kind of screeting around down there. Just hit him, and yeah, that is all the enemies that appear in this room, all 3 of them. I still can't believe I got to redo this stage. I believe there's nothing over here, which is odd because it looks like a place where they'd hide a chest. But, speaking of chests...
Don't just shoot wildly, Pit. You do not want to get those clobblers mad. Try luring each one into a mine.
Good idea.
Pit's lucky to have such an excellent guide. Though we're on opposing sides, I must commend your work hunting.
Thanks. It's just part of my job. Besides, Pit's the one doing all the heavy lifting, which is especially impressive for someone so small.
Okay, I didn't mean to step back that far. If you defeat both of those clobberers, you will get a chest right here that, for me, usually contains a power. Second time that I've actually missed showing a chest that I might not be able to show on camera, even when replaying this chapter. First one being in Chapter 9 with that Tempura Wizard. Toxicap over here, I recommend taking it out as quickly as you can. You got yourself a Lurch Thorn over there! Okay, I'm having a lot of moments of rage here. Let's hit this over on its side, or on its back rather, not its side. Can I finish it? No, 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 no. You are not going to make me get a second finishing on this level. Come on. No! Come on! Melee it! I am right near it! Melee it! Come on! See, that's what I mean about melee attacks not going off when you want them to 100% of the time. Anyway, this Lurch Thorn. Okay. Really? Okay, I will openly admit I suck at this chapter. It is one of my worst chapters, and that's why I picked a good weapon for it. But apparently, even with a good weapon, I still can't do it very well.
It's just part of my job.
Well, I was luckily actually able to beat them this time. I got Bumblebee in that, which I already have, and it's probably going to be a lower level than what I already have, like it usually is. Okay, Toxicap. Take him out really quickly. Wow, enemies on 5 are such rips. That's exactly why I almost died when I was playing the last stage on 4. Or not last stage, though, but Chapter 10 on 4. Alright, we're getting past this room at long last after 2 deaths. And that intensity gate, that is where Arlon is. The intensity gate is over here. You need to make it all the way to the end of the chapter on 7 without dying. If you want some tips from me, if that Dark Pit fight gives you a lot of trouble like it does me, I recommend that you start playing this chapter on 9 so that you get 2 free deaths on the way here. Because even though playing on 9 might seem intimidating at first, if you can make it through that flying stage, 2 deaths and still being fine to get that intensity gate with refreshes of your powers every time that you get finished, that's pretty nice. Let's head into Arlon's door.
Arlon!
Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. It is my great honor to represent Mistress Veridi and the forces of nature.
I can't see!
Focus, Pit. Pay attention to where Arlon's attacks are coming from. After he attacks, shoot in that direction.
I say!
Good, just like that.
Alright, let's end this frigging stage already. I have no idea why I've been having so much trouble. I mean, I'll admit that I suck at this chapter, and it's one of my worst chapters, but I'm usually not this bad at it. Anyway, starting off this fight with Arlon, you want to pay close attention to where his shots are coming from. However, I should also mention he does not stay locked in the same position. He will keep moving while it is dark. So when you find him once, that doesn't mean that you found him for good. A lot of his attacks involve lasers and explosions, as you can see here with me getting hit a lot. And oh my god, how am I having trouble on 5? I play stages on 9, like, in my spare time. Jeez. I'm not really sure why I'm having... Whoa. I'm not really sure why I'm having so much trouble here. Honestly, I guess maybe today just isn't my day. Like I said, I consider this one of the worst chapters in the game for me. I don't know why, I'm just not that good at it. I don't know if it's the design, the enemy selection, whatever. But still, I will admit it is kind of hilarious that I died against a Lurch Thorn of all things. But Arlon is kind of a simple boss fight. Really, the only thing making him unique is the fact that it's dark here, and that's pretty much it. You can also watch the, if you keep the camera low, you can see where his shadow is, and ah! Okay, I need a crisis recovery, and I need it now. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus right here because I don't want to lose 3 times in the same level. It's already kind of bad that I lost twice in the same level. Sorry, I play this chapter chapter again. Come on. Come on. No. He's trying to get over to him before he could pull that off because he can get stunned for quite a while. And yes! He's dead! Okay, no, not really. No one ever dies in Nintendo. Yeah, Pit was not breathing that entire time. Maybe that's why the stage is so tough.
Lunar Sanctum diffused!
But what's that thing breaking free?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
I'm not so sure, but Viridi's forces are still a threat, so let's keep the heat on them.
Alright, guys. I'm going to be replaying this chapter, and I'm probably not going to do it in one more attempt. Ugh. Seriously. Lancer Staff, not that good. Volcano Arm, not that good. Stealth Claw's not that good. Bumblebee level 2. So, I will see you guys back here in just a moment after I've cleared that on Intensity 7. Out of all the chapters in the game, that's probably the one that I'm the worst at. So, in my defense as well, it's also really tough to play well while doing live commentary, and I didn't want to do post-commentary for a game like this where I'm doing difficulty-based challenges and stuff like that. But anyway, I think that's enough for now. Next time on Icarus Uprising, we're heading into my favorite chapter! Chapter 14! Lightning Battle! See you guys then.
Again today I will go soaring through the sky. My enemies, I'll dish them up and us to fry. Gracious